Well, a very good morning to you and also to the viewers at home. We are indeed at the Western Cape High Court, where we know that Mayor Patricia De Lille and, the DA matter was heard here today in a decision, following earlier on this month where, the decision was, withheld until this morning. We know that the mayor, is again victorious. However, just to give you more information, I think it's best that I just toss to the mayor. Yes. Mayor of, City of Cape Town, how are you feeling today following today's decision by, the full bench in the Western Cape High Court?
I'm very happy and very relieved, but I want to thank all South Africans for all the moral support that they gave me through all of this. I want to thank my legal team. I've always put my faith in the independence of the judiciary, and it's been proven again today. This victory today is not just about me. This is a victory for the people of the city of Cape Town, so that I can continue to do what I promised to do in 2016, and that is to deliver services to the poorest people, to the most vulnerable in our city. The judgment has got far-reaching implications for the Democratic Alliance. The whole federal illegal commission of the party has been declared illegal. It's not been properly constituted, and thereby the decisions that were made by them are also now null and void and can be challenged. And so they have to reappoint and re-elect a new federal legal commission. So it does impact also on my disciplinary case. I'm still prepared to be subjected to an open disciplinary hearing in front of the public and the meeting, but they have to start the whole process over now.
Mayor, talking about the disciplinary action that you're now talking of, that you're still willing to go through those processes. Yes. We know that previously you'd called on that it be made, open to the media and the public, seeing that, those charges that were made in public. However, the Democratic Alliance said that they gave reasons as to why they don't want to make the DC made public and also open to the media. Do you now still think that, it should still be open to the media and the public? And also that Steenhuisen report you talk of, that those charges against you were based on, what is then the way forward in regards to that? Because we know that there is a matter before court for the very same report to be made public, or to be made to be given and to be made in your position.
There are two issues related to the disciplinary hearing. The first one is we need to get the evidence that the Democratic Alliance based their findings on finding me guilty. That's the Steenhuisen Commission report. We have approached the court in March already to get a copy of the procedures and a copy of the evidence related to the Steenhuisen Commission report, and also a letter that was written by J.P. Smith, the councillor, on which the Steenhuisen report was based. I'm back in this court tomorrow because I had to bring an application within an application to force the DA to give me access to this evidence that they found me guilty on. They've refused up till now. So hopefully the court will rule tomorrow that they must give me the evidence, because I'm still prepared, and I've always said, I'm prepared to subject myself to a disciplinary hearing that's open to the public, that's open to the media. I'm still committed to that. But I can only proceed with that once I have the evidence that they claim they have. All of these untested allegations, they must bring the evidence that the allegations can be tested.
And then, Mayor, just lastly, just to wrap up, how is the relationship like in the city of Cape Town with the DA caucus, seeing that, just a few weeks ago you were stripped of your executive powers? And also, do you still maintain that you are innocent, seeing the charges that have been put against your name?
Any charges need to be tested. You're innocent until proven guilty. And that is the principle of what this is all about. Please bring the evidence that anybody's got against me. Let it be tested. Don't find me guilty without evidence. It's not the days during apartheid where they could arrest you, put you in jail without trial. Those days are over. And that's all that I'm asking for. And relating to the caucus of the Democratic Alliance, we all have got a duty as public representatives to serve our people. And if we continue to do that and not start watching each other, then we can even perform better in our service delivery. I respect my colleagues, but equally, respect is mutual. You should respect me, I respect you. And I will go back, and like I've said before, I am prepared to work with the colleagues, like I've done now. I'm not a ceremonial mayor. I have created a pop-up office where I go out to the communities on a daily basis. In fact, just yesterday, based on a legal opinion, the city has been instructed that removing the powers of the executive mayor it's not correct, and that resolution where they remove my executive powers must go back to council on the 26th of July because it's ineffective. It is not rightly applied. So it is just a litany of errors, one after the other.
Thank you so much. That was the mayor of the city of Cape Town, Ms. Patricia De Lille, just talking about the outcomes of today's, decision by the Western Cape High Court, saying that, this decision has long-lasting, effects, and says that she will continue, fighting, the matter that is currently happening between her and the Democratic Alliance. We know that she has now been reinstated fully, and that the cessation clause that was used against her to oust her as the City of Cape Town mayor and also a DA council member, that no longer is ineffective. She also touches on the issue that her powers were removed as executive mayor. She says that we just heard now that she says that she's received a legal opinion saying that what had happened where the council voted to remove her executive powers was indeed incorrect, and that they will be going back on the 27th of July. She also touches that, just going around the fact that, her powers have been removed. She's went around that to ensure that, service delivery, goes ahead without any hindrances, and says that she has done, pop-up mayoral offices throughout the city of Cape Town and in different parts of the city of Cape Town, just to ensure that she connects with, the people of Cape Town, and also reassure them that what has happened in the city of Cape Town with her powers being removed, she service delivery is still a priority in her eyes. And she also touches on the fact that, with the disciplinary hearing that we know the DA has made, or rather made charges against her that currently still stand. And she says that she is open to a DC process, and she still calls on, the DC process to be made public, and that the media can be able to access that DC, processes, and also says that, or rather DC hearing, and also says that these charges that were put against her, she wants them to be ventilated out in a DC, in a public DC, because it was made public, and she wants the public and the City of Cape Town residents to be fully aware of what she's charged with, and also how the DC processes go. She still maintains, however, that she is innocent until proven guilty, and that the DA can't go around charging people without, without any proof. And she also touches on the Steenhuisen report, where we know that, following the squabbles within the City of Cape Town DA caucus, that Steenhuisen investigation was established, and, a report which, had damning findings against the mayor was, compiled. And she says that she will be back tomorrow in court, to ensure that the DA releases that very same report to her possession, so that she is able to defend herself. And she still says she remains, adamant that she is indeed innocent, and she says that the people of Cape Town, rather, and service delivery are on top of her priority list.